Hello and welcome back to Fire Emblem Heroes. My name is Plesio and today we're summoning on the Of Lost Kingdoms banner. And this banner, I only care about one thing, and that's Azura, because Azura has not gotten a seasonal alt since the first New Year's banner. Now I have 431 orbs here, but that's not all the orbs that I have. I haven't touched the orbs in my inbox in so long, so there's 133, but there's more. I think there's just over 340 orbs in here total because it goes into pages once it hits 99. It starts another page once it hits 99 slots. So we should have like 750, more than 750 orbs. We actually have 775. So my goal is to get as many Azuras as possible before I run out of orbs. I would like all of these characters. I don't want just Azura. I want all of these characters, but my main goal is to get as many Azuras as possible. And there's a 40th summon, so I do guarantee myself one Azura in these orbs, but oh my gosh. I had a thought that this might happen when I was at work today. I'm like, what happens if Azura and Leanne show up on the free summon? I didn't think it was actually gonna happen. Okay, this is very good, because that's already a +1 Azura. And plus attack, so that's good, because I was probably going to get plus attack. Minus res, that's fine. So my main concern is I don't think I have enough space for all of the characters, so I might just only do the focus characters. I might not do pity breaks or 4-star special rates, depending on who I get. Yeah, so I was meaning to start summoning like an hour ago or so I would have enough time, but because I have to be somewhere in a little less than 3 hours. So this is probably going to take an hour and a half. Well, actually, oh no, I have plenty of time, I just realized. For some reason I was thinking that this is gonna, it's half an hour to where I'm going. For some reason I thought this was gonna get me to 2.5 hours from now, and not an hour and a half from now. I should have plenty of time actually. I was trying to rush into the intro, and that's why I just hopped right into summoning while I was still explaining what heroes I was going for. But whenever I watched the trailer for this banner, I really wish that ooh, a flame? Okay, so, we'll have the bottom two, actually, I can do this. There we go, that's looking much better. I don't even remember what I was talking about before the flame because I realized that I really wanted to include them. Oh, flame's a little above the border too. That good? I can't tell because, yeah, that's good. Okay. That's a really good first circle, all things considered. So for these guys, I don't really need any of them for fodder. Sturdy Surge would be pretty nice, but I don't think, unless I got more than one Nailah, I don't think I would fodder it. Xane has a pretty decent staff though, so I wouldn't mind getting multiple Xanes. Once I get, one or two, depending on how I feel, I'm going to start color sniping for greens. Maybe after I get like 3 Xanes, if I get 3 Xanes, I'll stop on colorless. 1 to keep and then 2 for fodder, potentially. And then red, I don't know, maybe just 2 Nailahs. If I get 2 Nailahs, then I would stop on red. And then same for Karla on blue. But maybe not, maybe just 1 Karla and then I might stop on blue. My goal here is to get at least a +5 Azura, and right now we're at +1, technically, because once we get to the 40th summon, that's just a free merge. And unlike the New Year's banner, there's no orb pack that came with this, that came with a free Azura. So, unfortunately, I can't just get 2 free Azuras like you could for Fafnir. Bay, okay. Oh, you know what? This is a good idea. The right column, oops, I unhid that a little too soon, that's fine. The right column can be for 4-star special rates, and the left column can be for pity breaks. That should work. Flame. This is not Flame, this is Faye. Oh my gosh. I'm an idiot, aren't I? And what's her IVs? Plus speed, minus attack. Oh, she's already minus attack. Can't see that. Okay. So yeah, I can just do this. The left can be for pity breaks, the right can be for 4-star special rates. And then maybe, I don't know. Because I'm trying to think of how I want to do this. Because I want to try and include as much as I can in the graphic. But I've already gotten 3 5-stars. 2 of them were actual 5-stars and not 4-star special rates, and it's only been 2 circles. So I'm wondering, should I just do the 2 above the pity break 4-star special rate as the non-Azura focuses? Potentially. Skipping Xane if I get a 5-star Xane maybe. I don't know, it depends. We'll see how things go. Because whenever I summon for legendary Azura, that's what I was talking about before I got, I think, Flame. I edited it after the fact. So whenever I got more than, what, 12 summons I think it was, I could just swap the graphic to a new page and then just have it go back and forth so people could see them all. Fina! Okay, well, Flame, you're already getting replaced because I don't have too many slots. Okay. I don't know. This is kind of rough. Fina plus res minus defense. Should I just have text? It's a little late for that, I feel. We'll just replace Fina with, or replace Flame with Fina. What's with all of the sounding 5-stars that I've gotten? Plus res minus defense. So I guess if you want to see all of the 5-stars that I've gotten, you'll have to actually watch through the whole video or super speed it or skip around or whatever. But the 5-stars that I'm getting are not staying there, apparently. I should have done text. I should have done text for the non-Azuras. Because then I could have fit way more people in. But I didn't think of that until just now. And that's our 2nd or 3rd shed. And it's a little late to change it. I mean, I guess it's not too late technically. I kind of want to change it, actually. But I don't have a good way of doing it. It'll take too long. It'll take me like 10-15 minutes to get that all situated anyways. Effectively. So we'll just stick like this for now. Next time I do a big summoning thing, which is probably not going to happen for a long time, that's what I'll do, is I'll do text for the non-focuses. Probably. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Effie. Okay. Effie, I feel like Effie could use a resplendent artwork. Have we gotten any? We've gotten Hector for armored units with resplendent artworks. Have we gotten any other resplendent armored units? I don't think we have, but oh, Amelia. So 2 axe armored units. Have they? I don't think they've done any 3- and 4-star armored units for the resplendents. So whenever I saw the trailer, I wish I did a reaction video for it because my reaction was great. So I saw the trailer. I'm like, okay, Nailah. I'm like, I don't care that much about Nailah, so I don't really mind this banner so much. She was on the thumbnail for the video, so I tapped on it. I'm like, okay. Oh, and then Karla. That's cool. And then Xane. I'm like, okay, another Xane, who's a 4-star demote seasonal, which I thought was odd. 2 Effies. And then I saw the silhouette for Azura, and I saw the wings, and I'm like, oh, sweet, that means Leanne could be getting a seasonal version. And then I saw the blue long hair, and my reaction, another Merlin, it's getting a lot of duplicates, and this is only, what, our 4th circle? My reaction, I'll see if I can replicate it, but like, I was getting ready to play some games with some friends, so I was trying to, I don't know what was on my mind exactly, but so basically whenever I saw it, I almost immediately tweeted out that I think I had a heart attack because I was like this. I was like, I saw it and I'm like like I like super gasped. It was so much better I feel, oh, that's a lot of colorless. I might just skip this circle because I don't particularly need that many colorless. But the reaction was just so good, and I wish I recorded it, but I don't record the reactions because I don't really feel a need to. Okay, we got a Xane, so I can skip the rest of the circle. He's 4-star. I'll still summon on colorless. Should I do the rest of it? I'll do the rest. I'll do one more. If I get anything good, then I'll do the rest of the circle. If I don't, then I'll just skip the rest of the circle. If I get another Xane, then I'll finish the circle. For sure. Okay, I guess I'm finishing the circle. Okay, fine then. If I get 3 Xanes in this circle, then I'll stop summoning colorless. But if I get, well, I get one more Xane and then are they both? They're both plus HP minus attack. Is this? It would be really funny if this is just a full circle of plus HP minus attack Xanes. The only person I would really fodder his staff to is Mercedes, because that's really the only healer I care about. I don't really use healers too often. Or at least staff users. They don't necessarily have to be healers, although their main reason is to heal. But like Brave Veronica, whenever she was relevant in the meta, she is still kind of relevant, just not as relevant as she used to. But she was never a healer. People always used her for attacking because she had the buffs and the debuff, the buffs for her team and debuffs for the enemy team after she attacked. So she was a really good offensive healer. Another Chad. Well, then I don't regret finishing this circle just so we could see another Chad. Okay, 2 Xanes. That was very interesting. Ooh, green. This is the first green we've seen since the first 2 circles. So this is, what, the 4th circle after that? No. Yes. Yes, this is the 6th circle. Hawkeye, dang it. Desert Guardian, and then this is a Desert Banner. This could have, like, I mean, this is sick. It's a sign, I think. Could have been Azura. Yeah, so I'm gonna probably use all of these orbs unless I get 10 Azuras, 10 or 11 Azuras before 775 orbs are used, which I don't think is gonna happen. The main reason I would want to get 11 Azuras is because I want to, my legendary Azura needs speed res far trace. And the only people who have that are Bo Hinoka, or the harmonic Hinoka, because there's 2 Bo Hinokas now, Ninja Corrin, and then young La Rochelle. And I've only got 1 Ninja Corrin, I've only got 1 Pirate Hinoka, and then I haven't gotten a single young La Rochelle. So I have no idea when I'll be able to get that type of fodder for my legendary Azura. Because speed res far trace is not on any regular heroes, it's only seasonal heroes so far. So we'll just have to see. I would like to though, but no guarantees. And Odin. Okay, so nothing too extraordinary this one. All year 1 heroes, I just realized. That's kind of something, right? Awakening Fates, Mystery of the Emblem. Is this also Mystery of the Emblem? Binding Blade. Oh, and then also Blazing Blade? Oh, they're all different games. Cool. That's something, I guess. So about 100 orbs down and 1 Azura, which is honestly not that bad. All things considered. I still can't believe we almost immediately had to overwrite the flame because we got a Fina the circle, 1 or 2 circles after the flame. Hopefully we get another Azura this circle. My goal, at least +4, +5, but I would like to get higher. She'll probably show up on a double special banner like halfway through the year or something like that. I don't know, it'll be a while. There's a good chance she'll be on a Heroes Rises, so I could potentially get a free Azura if she's the top vote, and then I could potentially summon for her more there if I don't get enough here, which I probably won't. Because I don't think I'll summon on this banner after these 775 orbs unless I'm feeling really lucky. But 775 orbs is a lot of orbs. And yeah, so I don't think I will. Depending on how lucky I get. If I potentially get like a +8 Azura, then there's gonna be some incentive of me wanting to plus 10 her, because I have no clue when her double special banner will show up, and I have no clue if she'll show up on a Heroes Rises. So for all I know, next time I'll be able to summon for her will be in a year. Which, of course, I did do that for Performing Arts Azura and New Year's Azura, where I had to wait for the next year to plus 10 them, because I didn't think about trying to plus 10 them the year prior. So I did save the orbs up in my inbox, and that's where most of the orbs for both of them went. So this is from the 340 some orbs. That's all saved from the previous banner I used them on, which was the Performing Arts banner for Performing Arts Azura. So what was that, like September or something? Yeah, it was probably September. I think that they did the Performing Arts banners before Halloween this year. I don't know. They used to be August, and then I think they got moved to September because they started doing the Ninja and Pirate banner this past year. So they might have done Performing Arts in November. I don't remember. No, it couldn't have been November. No way I saved that many orbs in my inbox in two months. So yeah, it was definitely September. So 4 months of saving my orbs in my inbox got me almost 400 orbs. Well, almost 350 orbs, which is really good. So if I wait... See, these orbs were for Summer Mercedes, so I could plus 10 her. I think she's at plus 2. But they were for Summer Mercedes. Okay, is it about time I start color sniping? I could skip colorless, but I haven't gotten Nailah or Karla. But I do have a +1 Azura. Should I put this one on the board? I don't think I should put this one on the board because it's just a neutral one. And it's like, it was basically guaranteed with this many orbs. But I do love that they put Leanne with Azura, because Leanne is also one of my favorite Fire Emblem Heroes characters, or Fire Emblem characters. I haven't played the Radiant games, but the way I found out about Leanne long before she even came into Fae, because I don't remember why or what I searched, but I just found like the herons, like the winged people of Radiant Dawn, and Leanne was one that I was actually, I think, the only one that I saw. I don't remember. I think I searched for like winged people or something for like a reference or something. And for Fire Emblem, I don't remember. I think I heard about winged people in Fire Emblem, and so that's why I searched it up. It's been so long. It's been like literally years. I don't remember what I searched up. It could literally be anything. But I saw Leanne, and I'm like, oh man, Leanne, that's a cool character. Or that looks like a cool character. I hope they get added in the Fae. And then they were added a while after that. So she's also a dancer, and I like dancers, or dancers/singers. So I do want to eventually try and get my Leanne to be super offensive, like super offensive build, like a lot of attack and a lot of speed. And I saw somebody do it. I saw their screenshot on Twitter or something, and they had double life and death. So life and death 4 and life and death 3, and she got to like almost 60 attack or something, or maybe over 60, or maybe it was like 58 attack, I think, and a lot of speed. So she can have a pretty good offensive, like, attack power. Okay, 4.5. We haven't gotten a 5-star in a while. This could be it. 4.5%, 3 greenstones. This could be an Azura, or a 3-star. Wouldn't it have been nice to have 3 Azuras to show up in one circle? That's not happening, but that would have been cool. This is probably where my appearance rates is going to go down regardless, though. Could go back to 3%. Could go back to 3.5% because we're at 4.5%. Let's see what happens. I feel like, I don't know why, but I feel like the game was like, here's your free Azura, now go away. So then give me a few more things, and then it cut off all the 5-stars. Because we're almost 200 orbs in, and we've only gotten 1 focus hero, 2 pity breaks, and then a 4-star special rate. Which isn't very good luck. It's actually kind of bad. But that's okay. We still have plenty of chances for Azura. Like, there's always the possibility that I get really lucky and then get a couple Azuras near the end of it. Because I think that happened for my Performing Arts summoning? Either that or my New Year's. One of them. Flavia! Hi, Flavia. I got like 2 or 3 of you on your debut banner, so I called it. We got back down to 3.5%. What are your IVs? Plus attack, minus res. That's not bad. I don't remember what mines are. But your debut banner wasn't that long ago, Flavia, so I don't know why you're here now. I'm just kidding. You have good fodder, actually, don't you? Tech speed push. Oh, you have red feud. She doesn't have like super good fodder, but it's useful. How far back was that? Because I'm just, oh, it really wasn't that. It was before, just before the Christmas banner is what it was. Okay. And then plus attack, minus res. Plus res, minus res. Because that's an IV you can have. Oh yeah, because I forgot I was overriding Fina. Wait. Flane, Faye, Fina, Flavia. What's with all the F's? Or the F sounds, because Fina starts with the PH. What's with all of that? Oh, technically we went to 3.75% because my appearance rates went up as well. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know that happened. I didn't realize the appearance rate still went up if you got pity broken. That's good to know. Should I skip the colorless? I do have one extra Xane, but they're both minus attack plus HP. Not that I would really use Xane anyways. I'll keep summoning colorless for now until I get to, if I don't get any Xanes by like the 400 orb mark, I'll probably stop summoning colorless regardless. This is my first Muriel that I've summoned. I got the 2 free ones that they gave us for the quests, but I have not summoned one yet. I honestly did not know if she's going to be summonable or not. I assumed she would, like other heroes like that have been done in the past, like Balthus. But I didn't know for sure, so I didn't want to fodder off my Muriels just right away. I think I might have foddered one off, I don't remember. No, I did that with the green unit they gave us. Not Balthus, the other one. He's got like blue armor. Why can't I remember his name? Probably because he didn't show up on a banner, so it was harder for me to know his name. He's got blue armor and red hair. I don't know his name. If he shows up while we're summoning, then I'll know his name. Wouldn't it be interesting if they put legendary, or not legendary heroes, grand heroes and Tempest Trial heroes in the regular summoning pool? Because that could mean you could get just random young Azuras or Black Knights. I feel like he would be a 5-star exclusive because of his weapon. Or 4-star special rate, probably. Because, yeah. That would be interesting. I don't know how many of them would be 5-star exclusives. And I don't know how many of them would be... They might have some that are just 4-star too. They probably... I don't think they'll do another, ever again, a hero that can be 4-star or 5-star. Except for the focus heroes of the banner. Like for this one, it's Xane. And new heroes have it too. New hero banners have it too. But I don't think they'll do that for the regular summoning pool, because then you could see like that Ross, for example, could have been 5-star. You know, I could have been like, okay, it's just a Ross, and then bam, he's got gold stars, and then there goes my appearance rates. Raven was 5-star at one point, I think. I don't think Python was. I think he just went straight to 3 and 4-star. So I think that's when they started demoting characters. Altena, for the longest time, was the only 4-star hero who could also come as 5-star. And people dreaded seeing her because she could be a 5-star and they could break their appearance rates. Which would suck. But that's just how life was back in the day. Tharja is a hero I feel like would really benefit from a resplendent artwork. Even like resplendent stats too. I would probably build a Tharja if she got resplendent artwork. Ooh, another circle with 3 green stones. So we've gotten the free summon Hatari, Azura, and Leanne. But after that, we haven't gotten any focus heroes. Annette. Okay, so I summoned on the New Year's banner, the one previously that combined last year's and the year before's. because I wanted to get duo peony and stuff because I hadn't gotten them. I was really hoping they would separate the banners this year, but they didn't. So I got pity broken a few times. One of them was by Annette. Annette seems to be... So Annette pity broke me a lot shortly after she first came out, and now she's starting to come back to pity break me. Plus res, minus HP. I don't know why. I wonder how many Annettes I've gotten at this point. I'd have to look. Because I know I have a few as combat manuals, and I think mine is merged to like plus 3 or 4 or something. I don't know. But I haven't foddered them all off because, or I haven't merged them all because she has attack speed plus rally. That's it. I could merge them. I could merge them all. Okay, well there goes my appearance rates back down to 3.25% or 3.5%. Unless we get a focus hero here, or if you get multiple pity breaks in the same circle, does it just keep resetting your appearance rates? Now that I'm curious about that, give me another pity breaker to see what happens. Or, you know what? I would not be mad if you gave me an Azura. I would take an Azura. You can't give me a 4-star special rate Azura because there's no blue stones, and none of the green Azuras are in the regular summoning pool. Pint! Okay. He was also one of the characters that pity broke me when I was going for New Year's Peony, which I did eventually get as neutral IVs, which I was happy about because I like neutral IVs. So this will test it, unless we get a focus hero, plus defense, minus HP. Pint is good though because he has green dual infantry 4, so now I have 2 spare green dual infantry 4s. I should go back to the screen so I don't forget what his IVs are. Dang, Annette came out around whenever his Resplendent Azura came out. Or Sophia. Ike? She was before Ike, apparently. So, probably around 2 years ago. That's how old Annette is. Well, this Annette. Or rather, how long she's been in the game, not how old she is. This one's also minus HP. Plus defense, though. So Annette got overthrown by Pint very fast. He didn't like me talking about how Annette pity broke me in the New Year's banner whenever he also pity broke me. I think he was before Annette on that banner. This time Annette was before him. So long as we don't get Desert Nailah or Hatari Nailah, this will see... I hope we don't get Hatari Nailah just so I can see what happens to the appearance rates if you get 2 pity breakers. Okay, good. I could have just backed out to see, so I didn't risk it, but this is fine. So we got 2 pity breakers. Okay, so yeah, if you get multiple pity breakers in the same circle like that, it'll just completely obliterate your appearance rates. That sucks, but it makes sense, kind of. Because technically, hey Balthus, we were just talking about you. Technically, if you were to get, okay, that's what it was. Since after you get a pity breaker, if you finish the circle, it'll raise your appearance rates or whatever. I guess you don't have to finish the circle depending on how many summons you've done prior. Well, Annette did not like that Pint easily overthrew her, and she's back to reclaim her spot. And she stole his IVs. She reclaimed her spot on the graphic, and she stole his IVs. What? What is this? Annette, calm down. Calm down, Annette. Okay, so that's 2 Annettes. That's more. I've gotten more Annettes than I've gotten Azura. Well, no, technically, if you count the 40th summon, I've gotten the same amount of Annettes that I've gotten Azuras. Technically. Should I just color snipe from here on out? And say screw Nailah and screw Karla? Possibly. Let's see what happens after this circle. Because we're at 500 orbs. If I just color snipe 500 orbs, how many Azuras do you think I could get? Very few, probably. But would it be more if I didn't color snipe? Okay, we got Karla at least. So which box do we want to do for that one? This box. Nope, this box. Nope, this box. There we go. We got one of the focuses. Finally. Well, technically a second focus. Please be good IVs. Plus attack minus res. The same as my Azura. Okay, I'm okay with that. Plus attack, minus res. And unhide. I'm probably getting a little too ambitious with saving the 6 slots above Karla for Azura's, but we'll see what happens. Should I skip the blues? Karla doesn't really have anything for fodder that I would fodder her for. Maybe Odd Tempest, but Legendary and Fallen Dimitri both have Odd Tempest. Regular, okay, 4-star Xane. So I can stop on the colorless now. I've gotten 3 Xanes. That was my goal, was 3 Xanes. Plus speed, minus attack. All 3 of them were minus attack. Okay, well, if I care enough, I will just use trait fruits. I'm not going to merge him because he's got this staff, which is actually pretty nice. Unfortunately, you can't fodder the staff and Dazzling Staff 3, but if you're giving it to a healer, that healer should hopefully already have Dazzling or Wrathful Staff. So I can skip the colorless, and I can probably skip the blues now too, because I don't particularly need Odd Tempest or Special Spiral, because other units have it. Like, I can get Pity Broken by a Fallen Dimitri to get Odd Tempest. Special Spiral, I could get a 4-star special rate Lewin. I'm pretty sure he's in the 4-star special rate. So, and I have plenty of, I'm pretty sure I have some Special Spiral fodder. I don't think I have any Odd Tempest fodder. Haka, I remember you. I don't think I have any Odd Tempest fodder, and I'm pretty sure I have some Special Spiral fodder. But I don't really need Odd Tempest for fodder, so I don't particularly need to summon for Karla. At least I have Karla. The only one on this banner I don't have is Nailah. And I didn't color snipe, and it's been 300 orbs almost? Has it been? Yeah, 10 more orbs, it'll be 300 orbs. Dang. Well then. Okay. If I can get, okay, I'm gonna skip the colorless. I'll still summon on the reds even though there's no greens in this circle, because it'll raise my appearance rates and potentially give me a Nailah. Oh, I just realized I'm probably going to have to clear out my barracks, because I don't know when the last time I cleared out my barracks was. And this is a lot of summons I'm doing. I think I had maybe enough room for 100, 150 more heroes. So potentially I don't need to clear out my barracks. Probably not. Another Fina! I've gotten the same amount of Finas. I kind of don't want to cover up a net with Fina, but I will, because that was what I set for my rules. Just because a net dethroned Pint immediately, but Fina's now... Fina got dethroned by a net, right? And then Pint and dethroned a net. So did it go Fina, a net, Pint, a net, Fina, like a pattern? But Fina didn't steal IVs. Fina actually wanted decent IVs. Minus red. So she gave plus speed. I don't know what my Fina's IVs are, but now I have 2 Finas. Does she have anything for fodder? I don't even think so. Speed defense form is okay, I guess? So probably just merging her, since speed defense form isn't really something that I need. She's plus speed though, so I might merge into her. I don't know what mine's IVs are. Probably, I don't think they're good IVs. I don't hardly ever use Fina. So our pity breakers have been Flane, who was immediately replaced by Fina. No, yes. Fina, not immediately, but pretty close to immediately. And then way down the line, Fina was replaced by Annette, and then Annette was replaced by Pint, then Pint was replaced by Annette again, and then Annette was replaced by Fina again. So is Annette going to come back for a rematch? Kind of hope so, because I think I'm pretty close to a plus 10 Annette. I should see how many Annettes I need to plus 10 her. Because she's not my favorite blue lion, but she is a blue lion. She's probably on par with Ashe for my favorite. Ashe and Felix, maybe? I don't know. Like Felix and Sylvain maybe... No, okay, so Felix, Sylvain, Ashe, and Annette are probably around the same for my favorites in Blue Lions. They're all, like, they're okay. They're not, like... I don't prefer them above anybody else, really. I like Dedu and Ingrid and Dimitri. Am I forgetting? Mercedes. How could I forget Mercedes? I'm like Mercedes more than anybody in 3 houses. So let me actually see my Annette. See how many I need to plus 10 her. Because look at this. She's plus 2. Okay, I over exaggerated maybe. So I could get her to plus 5 with the Annettes I have here. What about... So I could get her to +7 with all of the Annettes I have. Dang. And that's all from... Except for the first one, I think that's all pity breaks. I might have gotten her on like a legendary banner or something. But other than that, they're pretty much all pity breaks. That's crazy. Could this be an Azura because it's surrounded by blue stones? No, Echidna. She's got bluish hair. Kind of like silverish, bluish, whatever-ish. That's okay. No Azura. But I did start to lose hope on one of the Azuras. I don't remember if it was New Year's or Performing Arts, but I had used like 400 orbs or something and didn't get any Azuras. And then I got like 2 or 3 near the end of it, which was pretty weird and wacky and crazy. But at this rate, we've used almost... It feels like... Okay, so whenever I say I've used over 300 orbs, that's a lot of orbs, but that's not even half the orbs that I had. If I got 25 more orbs, 400 orbs would be half. So what would be half now? 375? No. No, like 380... 387 and a half orbs would be half. So once I get down to 387 and a half, that's whenever I've used half my orbs. And I am perfectly okay skipping the colors now that I have 3 Xanes. I'm perfectly okay skipping the blues. Oh man, if I skip the colors, there's no chance of me getting Jafar. That Faye could have been a Jafar. Minerva! Finally, Faye gets dethroned by a 4-star special rate hero. She was the longest reigning... She was the longest reign... Oh, that's the wrong... Where am I? I was about to change the second hero, not the 12th. She was finally... She reigned since the second circle. Minerva. There we go. Minerva's also a hero I've gotten quite a bit of. Neutral! That means I can't merge her! Dang it! That's fine. I'm okay with not merging her, because she's neutral. I like to keep the neutral IVs unless they're like from an orb pack or the resplendent things, because then it doesn't feel as accomplishing. Because I didn't summon them as neutral. They were supposed to be neutral. Oh, and the 40th summon, that too. I'm fine with foddering or merging those ones, but it's the ones that came neutral, like were randomly neutral, that I don't like foddering or merging. Fine then. I guess Minerva doesn't get her time to shine because Nino decided no. Nino. I don't really care for Nino. I don't know why everybody likes Nino so much. I don't know much about her though, because I haven't played Blazing Blade or Binding Blade, because I think she's in both. No. Is she? I don't know. I haven't played either of them, so I wouldn't know, would I? This one is from Blazing Blade. This is like an older Nino? No, she looks a little older than young Nino. So probably maybe not Binding Blade. I don't know. I don't know anything about Nino, except she can't read apparently. That's the only thing I know about Nino. And you'd think, I don't know. How did she know spells if she can't read? I was like, what? She can use in order to aid our allies. I have no idea if she can read or not. There might be somebody else who can't read and I'm just remembering wrong. Wow, so Faye had the longest running reign. She got dethroned by Minerva and then immediately Nino's like, nope. Orochi. I don't see too many Orochis. I think I can +10 my Orochi. I just need to figure out what I should do to build her, because I don't want to build her like I built my Rajat, which is just a range tank. Which I still need. I need Rajat merges. That's who I want from the 4-star special rate. Not Ninos and Minervas like I've gotten a ton of. I want Rajats. But beggars can't be choosers. I'm happy with any 4-star special rate, honestly, because they don't break my appearance rates and they're 5 stars, so I'm glad to see them. But then like the Annette is good. I don't mind Annette so much, but she doesn't really have much for fodder. So I probably would like to merge her more than anything else. So she could be +7 if I merge her. I don't think I've foddered off any Annette because rally attack speed plus is really her only fodder. Because I don't think you would do her ruse or her gap skill. Unless they added a gold border gap skill. Should I skip these reds? No, I kind of want to get at least one Nailah. If I can get one Nailah, then maybe I'll stop on the red. Because I've used a lot of orbs and I kind of want to snipe greens. Master Sword Reinhardt. Meister Schwert. I've gotten a few of him. I think I could make him +3 yet. I think I have made him +3. I think I did merge him. But he's plus speed, and I'm intentionally merging into plus speed because I want to make a speed meme sword heart, like you can do with regular Reinhardt, because he's got Resplendent and he's got, well, really just the Resplendent is what gives him his speed boost. Along with skills, obviously. But yeah, plus HP minus res, yep. And I'm perfectly okay with seeing Sword Heart because that's a merge and that's not a pity break. Okay, Laszlo. I've gotten quite a few Laszlos, I feel. This might be like the third one. Unless I'm just remembering wrong. I'm not summoning on the colorless stone. I went to Azura's. 3 green stones on 3.75%. Then again, I got 3 green stones on 4.5%, and all I got was a net? No. It was a red unit. Was that the circle with Fina that I got paid broken by Fina? Oh yeah, because then I was at 3.75%. So I think it was literally the next circle after Fina. 1 or 2 circles after Fina is when I got a net and then pint in the same circle. Which I was okay with because I was testing a theory. Or not a theory. I was curious on if 2 pity breakers would bring your appearance rates down by 2%. Which it does, which sucks. But whatever. I can't change it. It's not my game. I feel like if they're in the same circle, it shouldn't. The first 5-star you get is what affects the pity rate. I don't know. Maybe if there's a 5-star, if it like a duplicate one, like if you get 2 pity breaks, it doesn't double the appearance rates drop. But if you get a pity break and then a focus hero, then it resets your appearance rates. Because it wouldn't matter. Unless you just get really lucky, you get a pity breaker and then you get a focus hero, and then you still have some appearance rates left over because you still had you were at 4.5% or something. That wasn't supposed to be targeted towards me. That was just an example, but I realized it sounds like I was talking about myself because I was at 4.5%, but I didn't get a focus hero. That circle. I still haven't gotten a single Nailah. It's really weird. I thought I would get more non-pity breakers at this point. Long Ku. I've gotten quite a few Long Kus. That's odd because Long Ku doesn't show up so much normally. Okay, so I think now I'm halfway through because I've spent I'm at 382. Oh, technically 0.5, half an orb past half. Well, I'm about to be 4.5 orbs past half. But you get the point. You get my point. I'm hoping for in the next few weeks, hopefully within a month, I kind of want to do a weekly Fae live stream or something. Oh, I haven't gotten it. Oh, this is my first Plesio? I didn't summon him at all on his debut banner? Okay, that's right. I guess I didn't. But I'm hoping within within a month, I want to do weekly Fae live streams. Because I want to do more Fae content besides just summoning. But there's not much else I can do right now because I don't have the most time in the world. I want to maybe do them on Tuesdays after the weekly reset so then I can do some arena, some Aether raids, some allegiance battles if that's around, some resident battles. And then I want to do, the main thing I want to do is summoner duels because those seem fun, but I haven't really done many summoner duels because, yeah. But I definitely want to play some summoner duels with some people. For sure. That's a lot of redstones. If I get a Nailah on this stone, what will I do? Nothing. Because it's a 3-star. Soleil. Are there any 4-star special rate reds that I would want, or pity breaker reds that I would want in particular. I have no idea. If I see him, I'll let you know. Not Rye, because he's just a 4-star. Rye. I've gotten plenty of his brother Lou. Like 3 or 4 of them. And he doesn't really have anything for fodder. There's a Nailah. There we go, baby. What is this? This one? Yes, this one. Nailah. Nailah. Wow, is there at like the bottom of the barrel? Because she's one of the first units. And I have it sorted by date. So I can get to the most recent heroes a lot quicker. Good IVs. Plus attack, minus defense. Minus res would have been better, or minus HP, but plus attack is good. Plus attack, minus defense. I'll probably still summon on the reds until I get a second Nailah. Potentially for emerge, potentially for fodder. The only fodder she really has is sturdy surge, I think they're calling it. Which is actually really good. Way better than sturdy impact. Why couldn't this happen for Azura? No, I'm kidding. This is actually really good. So then now I think I can stop summoning on reds. Plus attack, minus HP. So I'll just change this IV. I don't think I'll overwrite the Karla, since I'm done summoning on these stones. So plus attack, minus HP. So I can fodder off the first one. And I can keep the second one. Okay, what is she? She just got sturdy surge. Oh, she has low speed defense. If you give somebody sturdy blow to, oh, she doesn't, sturdy impact isn't something she has to inherit. Okay, that's actually really good. So you can give somebody low speed defense and sturdy surge. What? Flyers can't use it? I guess that makes sense, so you can't use a lull and a rain skill. Should I summon on the colorless? My appearance rates are already gone. It's 3 orbs, whatever. If I get another Xane, great. If I get a Jafar, even better. But if I get nothing, that's fine. But 2 Nailah in 1 circle is pretty dang good. Lena's good. I like Lena. I want to build a Lena eventually. But I don't have much use for healers, so that's why I haven't. We'll summon on blue because it's the one with the 5-star. This is the first circle that hasn't had a green or a red. Since I started color sniping anyways. And now that I'm done with red, I'm only looking for greens for the next 340 orbs. 344. Okay. I'll summon on a red and back out. If I get another Nailah, that wouldn't be the worst thing in the world either. But I would prefer to get some more Azuras. So we've gotten the same amount of Nailahs, the same amount of Finas, and the same amount of Annets that we've gotten Azuras. How have we gotten 2 Finas and 2 Annets? Huh? They're pity breaks. They could be literally like 20 different heroes for for either color. And yet we got those 2 twice. I mean, I'm not really opposed to it, but I'm just thinking, what are the odds of getting both of them twice? Wait, hang on. So we've gotten Annette, and Pent from green. And no, Flame's colorless. So we've gotten 3 greens that could have potentially been Azura. And then we've gotten 2 Finas that could have been Nailahs. Is that really the only 5-star reds that we've gotten are Finas? We haven't gotten any other pity break reds? I thought for sure that we had. Alright, so even if I mean, more than likely I'm not going to get my goal of +5 Azura after this video, but even if we don't, this has been a wacky summoning session. Like, we got, like, what? Fina, Annette, Pent, Annette, Fina. And then Nino immediately dethroned Minerva. Oh, what was even funnier was Annette getting dethroned by Pent, and then the next circle, or a couple circles after, something like that, Annette immediately dethroned Pent. And then she lasted for a little bit longer, and then Fina finally dethroned her again. Actually, technically, no. Fina dethroned Faye. No, not Faye. Blaine. So, Sturdy Surge or Karla? I'll go with Sturdy Surge. Wouldn't mind another Sturdy Surge fodder because she's the only hero with it right now. Drawug. That's okay. Is that the first Drawug? Probably. I really want to say that the dude I was trying to think of his name was Vimond or something. Let me look. He's green, right? Green dude, red hair. Violin. How did I forget his name? I think I explained it because he wasn't summoned, like he wasn't on the banner, so I kind of forgot about him sometimes. And I haven't played the game he's from. Looks like he's from Sacred Stones by his appearance, but I could be wrong about that. It's either Sacred Stones or Shadows of Valencia. I can get those characters confused sometime. I wasn't even paying attention to where he was, who he was next to. He probably could have been from Mystery of the Emblem. He could be from any game as far as I know, except for Fates and Three Houses, because those are the only two that I've played. But I haven't fully played Fates yet. For either side. I need to do that sometime. So we're almost down to 300 orbs. After this banner, after this circle, we will be past 300 orbs. We've gotten one Azura. That seems about right, I feel. Like, I've been waiting for 4 years for another. Okay, technically not. But I've been waiting for a long time, for like at least 2 years, for another seasonal Azura. And it's only fitting that I wouldn't get too many of her when she first shows up. But she could show up on Hero Fest, right? No. Halloween Myrrh was on Hero Fest, actually, so a seasonal hero could show up on Hero Fest. But Halloween Myrrh wasn't a Hero Rises. She could show up on the Hero Rises banner, even if she doesn't get first place, I could still summon for her, so long as she doesn't share a color with green. Because at that point, depending on who the character is, I might just wait for the double special banner. Or maybe not, because I'm weak. I'm only summoning greens now, because I've gotten 2 Nailahs, a Karla, and 3 Xanes. That was... Okay, 2 Karlas was my original goal, but then I realized I don't need Karla's fodder. So I'm like, alright, we'll go for 1 Karla, 2 Nailah. And that's what we got. But my goal was also 5 Azuras? That might have been a little too ambitious for 775 orbs. Wait, so how many have I overwritten? We've overwritten Flayn, Annette, Fina, Hint, Annette for that side. So we have 5. And then for the other side was Faye, Minerva, Nino. So that's 8 heroes we've overwritten. So I only have 7 slots. So yeah, oh no, 9 because we overwrote the 1 Nailah and we skipped the 40th summon Azura, which, you know what? I feel bad about myself, so I'm going to not skip it anymore. Make myself feel better, like, hey, we got 2 Azuras at least. Another Arthur. Not that I'm opposed to Arthur, because he's chill. I like Arthur. I want to build my Arthur one day, but... Alright, now I feel better about myself. We got 2 Azuras! Wow, that looks much better. Much more symmetrical. And it looks like we're doing... Looks like we've gotten some Azuras. We've gotten 1, the free summon, and that's it. Wow, the free summon was an Azura. Forgot about that. Ozian! Have I summoned an Ozian? I might have summoned 1 before. Let's see. I've not. He's new to my barracks. Plus speed, minus res. What does he have? Mirror stance 3, Wrath, and... Okay, so not really too much for Vodder. He has distant counter in his weapon, right? Oh, if he's got more than 50% health. Okay. Well, then I guess you're... A new character for once is actually going to dethrone... Or a new character for once is actually going to show up as a pity breaker. Okay, maybe not for once. I'm sure... Was he anywhere near Fina? Probably not. I don't even know when he came out. Plus speed minus. What is this? He technically dethroned Fina and stole her IVs. What's with these guys and stealing IVs? Not that I'm like too much opposed to it, because plus speed looked to be good for him. It looked like he had like 11 speed at level 1. So plus speed seems to be decent, at least for Auzian. Nah. Is this a new? Do I have Nah? I don't think I have Nah. No, I do have Nah. Plus res minus attack. Okay, I thought for a second that a new character dethroned a new character. But no, instead a character that I thought was new dethroned a new character. Nah. Oh yeah, I forgot that Nah was in the Spring Myrrh duo. Which I just used for the resonant battles. But since I wasn't paying so much attention because I wanted to get it done quickly enough, I forgot that Nah was a part of that duo. We have a +1+ attack Azura at least. Man. After that free summon Azura, I thought my luck was going to be great. After that free summon Azura and then the Flame in the same circle and then the next circle had a Fae, I thought my luck was going to be incredible. Which it hasn't been too bad in terms of 5 stars. It's just the 5-star that I want is what it's been bad towards. I might summon later then if I get too sad about what I've got. So 250 orbs left. Still decent potential to get at least 1 or 2 Azuras. My goal was to get 6 plus 5 or plus 6. Did I get 2 Corns in a row? That could be a sign Corrin is Azura's cousin. If you didn't know. But I feel like everybody basically knows at this point. So we got 2 Corns in a row. Then there's 2 Greenstones. Is that a sign? Probably not, because that's not how this game works. But that would be cool. Luthier. He's got... I'm okay with getting Luthiers, because I haven't gotten too many of him. He's got Gronfox, which is... And Swift Sparrow, I just remembered. That's why I didn't have too many Luthiers, because I fought it off all of his Swift Sparrow. Okay, so no Azuras. This is what it must have felt like when I summoned for Performing Arts Azura and New Year's Azura when I didn't get Azuras. What do I mean, this must be what it felt like? I know what it felt like, but I don't remember it. Because it was so long ago. What are you talking about? New Year's... Or Performing Arts Azura was only like... New Year's Azura, I plus 10'd her a year ago? Wow, 2021 went by fast. And Performing Arts Azura, I plus 10'd... Alright, well now I don't even know. How long ago was that banner that I summoned on? Was it September? Was it August? What are you? Performing Arts Azura was October. The end of September is when I uploaded that. Or at the beginning of October. So I summoned on it at the end of September. So that was 5 months ago. Right? No. 4 months ago. October, November, December, January. Yeah, 4 months ago. I'm like very sliding in my chair, so it looks like I'm depressed, but I'm just very relaxed. Alright, I'll sit up so you don't just see my head. If I go any lower, then you won't even see me at all. You'll just hear my voice. Okay. I know I haven't watched the full thing, but I know Promise summoned for Fafnir. Her first summoning was 700 or more than 700 orbs. I wonder how many Fafnirs she got. Because I bet you it was more than the Azuras I've got. Which technically in 770 or 550 orbs, I've gotten 0 Azuras. Because technically the first one was free, so I didn't spend any orbs for my only Azura. I didn't spend any orbs for either Azura because technically they're both free. So I just need to wait for this banner to show up again, or banners like it. 5 more times, 4 or 5 more times. Okay, so I'll have a +10 Desert Azura in 5 years. It's not that far away. If I only get Desert Azuras for free, so there will be the legendary banners don't have seasonal characters anymore, I don't think. There will be a double special banner, potentially a Hero Rises with the free Azura. So then take away the 1, so then it's 4 more times. There we go. So just a double special banner and then 3 more of this banner. So 3 more years, and I will have a +10 Desert Azura. Hopefully that we'll get. I'm really hoping we get Brave Azura. I know people were going to be voting a lot for her for Choose Your Legends because she hasn't gotten an alt in so long. Shamir, I'm okay with Shamir. Would prefer Azura. But I know people were going to summon a lot for her for Heroes or for Choose Your Legends because she hadn't gotten an alt in so long, and now people are worried that we won't get Brave Azura because she's gotten an alt. So people may not be voting for her as much as they would before, but I still have hope because I've always, even regardless of how many Azuras we've gotten, I've always been like, she's got to be getting a Brave alt soon. She's placed top 5 every year, I'm pretty sure. Maybe top 10 the first couple years, but she's placed top 10 or top 5 every year. And there it is. Okay, so we got Azura and then Flame, Faye, Fina. So it went Fina, Annette, Pent, Annette, Fina. That was the pity rate. Oh no! Wow, Flavia was in there. So it went Fina, Flavia, Annette, Pent, Annette, Fina. So it was almost a pattern, but Flavia showed up and messed with that pattern. So Flame and then Faye was for a long time before we got the 4-star special rate Minerva. Wow, that was a long time later. And then Nino and then Reinhardt not long after. Then 2 Nailahs, Ozian, Nah, and Shamir. At least I'm getting some variety into my pity breakers this time because normally I get like the same pity breakers. I haven't gotten an Ozian ever. I haven't gotten a Nah in a while. I don't know if I've been pity broken by Shamir. I think I've pretty much only summoned her on legendary banners and Hero Fest banners. I've probably been pity broken by her once or twice. But Fina is 2 Finas and 2 Annettes and the Pent. Interesting. Okay, well the Pent isn't as interesting anymore because the pattern was broken because I forgot about Flavia. But that's okay. Just a mercenary, nothing more to it. We are officially at 200 orbs. We've gotten 2 Azuras. I'm counting the 40th summon one at this point. I shouldn't, but I am. We've gotten 2 Azuras. Neither of them were fit with the orbs, technically, but that's okay. This is why I like seeing Azura's silhouette like the most whenever I'm summoning, because it's like it seems a lot rarer for me to get Azura's. Oh, there we go. I was just talking about you. I mean, I've been talking about you for the past hour, but I was just talking about you. I'm Azura, and this is Leanne of the Heron Clan. Listen now as we raise our voices to this valiant festival. Plus HP minus defense. She's getting merged. I already have a plus attack. So whatever your IVs are, it don't matter. You're getting merged to make the ultimate Desert Azura. I forgot I got a moose spell on one of the banners I've summoned on recently. So I opened up the image and it's just this big red block in my face, and I'm like, what the heck? What is that? I was very caught off guard because I forgot about that. Okay. There we go. We passed the 200 orbs mark, and we finally got an Azura that we spent orbs for. Our first Azura that we spent orbs for. It only took 575 orbs. 580 orbs, technically. but we're not going to count those 5 orbs. 575 orbs to get 1 Azura, technically. Of course, this banner does end in 30 days, so there's always a chance I could come back to this banner instead of summoning on the next special banner or legendary banner or whatever have you banner. Probably not, but we'll see. I definitely can't summon on this banner for a while. Yeah, so 3 Azuras though. +2 is not bad. That's what I have. That's what my Summer Mercedes got to. And I summoned a lot from Summer Mercedes because I wanted to try and get her to like +5 or something, because I accidentally got my Summer Dorothea to +5 because I was summoning for plus attack and I never got it. That's what I was trying to get my Summer Mercedes to, and I never did. And that's what my inbox orb stash was for, was Summer Mercedes. But then it's okay. So I'd said it in my head. These orbs are for Summer Mercedes unless we get an Azura ult. But I never thought we were going to get another Azura ult. So I was like, this is in my head. I'm like, these are for Summer Mercedes. Then we got an Azura ult, and I'm like, all right, that's 340 orbs going to Azura instead of Summer Mercedes. I wonder if 340 orbs would have been enough to +10 Summer Mercedes. Probably not, even on a double special banner. But now that we know there's another Azura out there, my inbox is getting saved for trying to +10 her instead of Summer Mercedes. If after a hero rises, if she gets voted for top 4, which she probably will, but we'll see. After a hero rises and after the double special banner, it'll be almost a year before this banner shows up again. Probably, well, no, it'll be like half a year. But that'll still be way more orbs saved in my inbox than I have now. It'll probably be like 500 orbs in my inbox by that point. Because it's been, no, it'll be like 400 orbs actually. Not way more, because I just realized it's been like 4 months since I opened my inbox, right? Because the end of September, yeah. Almost 5 months? No, wait, hang on. End of September, end of October, end of November, end of December. Yeah, almost, wait, end of October, because that would be 1 month. November, December. So it's only been 3.5 months. So yeah, I could potentially have 500 orbs saved up for the double special banner and for the next of this banner. So that could be 1,000 orbs that I have saved up for 2 different banners potentially. Plus this 700 is hopefully enough to +10 her. We'll see. I would like to +10 her before this banner comes back again, but there's no guarantee. Since I've already gotten Nailah and I've already gotten Karla, and I've gotten a few Xanes, what would I do my free summon on this banner for next year? If I had +10 Azura, I would still do Azura. Not for fodder, or not specifically for fodder. I might fodder. No, I don't know if I would fodder off an Azura now. I thought of what I said. I don't think I'm going to fodder off an Azura ever. But I would use her because I like getting Azuras. I have an extra legendary Azura after my +10 legendary Azura. She's neutral. That's why I didn't merge her, and that's why I went for 1 more Azura. But I have technically summoned 12 legendary Azuras. I don't think any of them were a 40th summon for anything. And then the remix. Should I summon on the remix banner for legendary Azura? Probably, because I'm not like, I would like to say I'm the biggest Azura fan, but I know there's bigger Azura fans out there. Plenty of people who claim to be the biggest Azura fan, and that's why I'm not claiming to be the biggest one, because I know there's people out there who would dispute it, and I'm like, all right, I don't care enough to argue with people about who the biggest Azura fan is. Some people think they're the biggest, so I'm not going to be like, no, I'm the biggest. So I'm going to be like, all right, you can be whatever you want to be. I don't think I'm the biggest, but I know I am a big fan of Azura. She's my favorite Fire Emblem character. Not my favorite fictional character overall. Maybe top 5 for sure. Maybe even top 3. But not my favorite one overall. But a lot of people have her as their favorite fictional character overall. So that's why I can't really say I'm the biggest Azura fan. I don't know why I was talking about that. I had a point to it, but I forgot my point. Lots of Sheenas, lots of Balthuses, lots of Camillas, lots of lots. Man, I've talked a lot of stuff. We haven't gotten Azura in 6 minutes. Okay, I can't really complain because before that it was like 40 minutes. Marth! This is the first Marth I've seen today. What are you doing, Marth? You just chilling out? You just hanging out? I've summoned a Sheeta early on, so I'm surprised you didn't also summon 4 greenstones for Azuras, and then we can get to +6. It's not gonna be 4 Azuras. That would be nice. Seeing 4 greenstones is great though. I have only seen it like 3 times. I've only seen 3 times a full green circle. That's not something you see often. You don't see a full circle of one color very often, of any color really, but green's the most uncommon, I think. I saw a colorless one earlier in this video, very early on. The circle that I got to my 2 Xanes, actually. So by that logic, there could be 1 Azura in this circle of 4 greens. Potentially. Desert Guardian Hawkeye. This Azura's from the desert. And Balthus. Okay, so Azura's not a big muscly dude who's showing off his abs, so I don't think Azura has much in common with either of these two. Except for this banner, she's a desert banner, and Hawkeye's the Desert Guardian. Balthus, nothing really in common. And Barter. Wow, 3 big muscly dudes. 2 of them showing off their abs. And then Faye. Okay. Could have been 4 muscly dudes, could have been 4 Azuras, could have been anything. But that's just how the luck went. And okay, I was gonna say right after that circle we get an Azura. Still possible. Less than 100 orbs. Dang, we've spent almost 700 orbs. And we've gotten 3 Azuras. A little bit worse luck than I thought I was going to have, but I guess it could have been worse. Could have just been the 2. Could have just been 1. I just realized. I mean, it couldn't have gotten worse than that. Unless I accidentally used my 40th summon on somebody else instead of Azura, but that wasn't going to happen. The minimum we could get from this with this many orbs was 1. We've gotten 2 Racins now. Maybe 3, I don't remember. Racin, you're the brother of Leanne. And so you could definitely, you know, we've gotten Desert Guardian, we've gotten Racin. This could be Azura now. Man, we didn't get any Leannes from colorless when I summoned on it. That's kind of sad. Because I like Leanne, and I want to +10 her eventually. Garuka's from Fates. So we just add Racin for being the brother of Leanne, a flying green unit. Or a winged green unit, because this isn't technically a flying unit. And then Hawkeye is a Desert Guardian, which is both of them. And then Baruka, who's a green flyer. No, wait, they're not a flyer. A green unit who's from Fates. And no greens to add on to that. That's fine. But what about this red unit? 3-star? Fates? 3-star? Tharja. She just had a Pelagian banner. She's desert. From Dark Maid from Pelagius. That's desert. That adds and female desert this time. Okay. There's not a green this time. What we need is a green tome to add to it, because we've gotten 3 axes, right? Oh, I haven't summoned her yet. I thought she was a 5-star because I hadn't summoned her yet. Tanith. Plus HP minus res. How have I not summoned her yet? Huh. Okay, well I have Tanith now. That's cool. I don't know how to add Tanith to the mix because we just had Tharja for adding the female factor. Yeah, that's what I thought. Cecilia, long colored hair. On a horse. There we got the horse. We got the long colored hair. We got Desert Guardian female from a desert. No greens this time. Interesting. Had some pretty weird luck. Sheeta again. Weird luck. Not necessarily bad, just not the luck I wanted. Because I wanted to get more Azuras specifically. But now we've gotten more Azuras than anybody else. Because we've gotten 2 Annets and 2 Finas, but not 3 of either of them. Which is good. Marth followed after Sheeta. Nice. This time he actually was summoned close to Sheeta instead of way after. Okay. Oh, stop it with the circles of reds and blues and colorless only. I need the green. I need green like money. You know what money is, IS. Corrin! There we go. Related to Azura. From Fates. Can transform like Leanne. Not green, not female. We didn't summon a single female Corrin, I don't think. When I summoned on blue. And I summoned on blue for like half the time. Did I summon any female Corrins? I don't think so. Hey! Male Corrin actually worked this time. He didn't work last time. That's good. That's really good. I like that. I like that a lot. There we go. There we go. +3, baby. Plus res, minus HP, baby. Oh, that's already plus res, so I just had to change it to minus HP. Blammo! 3 Azura, 4 Azura, +3 Azura, baby. There we go. I'm not going to summon on the rest of the circle because I only have 48 orbs left. Even though it's 4.5%, I could have gotten a Nailah. I'm not that concerned about it. Libra, long hair. Yeah, that's about all I've got. Infantry unit like regular Azura is, and performing arts Azura, but not this Azura. This Azura is on a horse and uses magic and is blue. A blue-green. I kind of wish they did her colorless instead. Colorless or red, even though we already have a red cavalry dancer. And colorless probably would have been a little too overpowered. But I preferred either of them because we've already gotten, before this, 3 green Azuras and 2 blue Azuras. So now we have 4 green Azuras and 2 blue Azuras. I could do green Azura emblem. I don't want to because that involves me not using legendary or regular Azura. But technically they're all +10 besides this one. So I could do it and not necessarily lose too much. I could do green Azura emblem. We need 1 more green Azura for me to do green Azura emblem for summoner duels. But I don't want 1 more green Azura. I want to get a different color Azura. I would love an armored Azura, honestly. That's what I was hoping would happen for Christmas time, is we get our first armored dancer, and it would be Azura. And she would be red or colorless. She'd have to be a dagger or a bow, though, for colorless. So she'd be red with a sword. Oh no, she could have been a colorless mage. A colorless armored mage dancer. I don't think we've gotten a colorless armored mage before. I know we've gotten a red armored mage. Have we gotten a colorless armored mage? Huh, let me look, actually. I don't think that's something I can easily look up. I could look up colorless mages. And then if any of them are armored, yeah, I'll just do that then. Colorless tome. Baruka. List of armored heroes. There are no armored heroes. There are 5 infantry heroes, 1 cavalry, and 1 flying. So the 5 infantry are Ashura. Oh, I hope that adds... No, the adds audio is not playing good. Ashura, Bramimond, Marianne, legendary Micaiah, actually, and Xane are our infantry heroes. Autumn Trickster, so Halloween Xane. And then the cavalry is Christmas Lysithea, and then the flying is Bride Micaiah. So we haven't gotten a colorless armored unit, so that could have been something we could have had for Azura. Our first colorless armored unit and our first armored dancer. That would have been pretty nice. I still have plenty of story maps and chain challenges and stuff that I could do. I thought about grinding them out before this, but I realized I didn't have enough time to do that today. And I didn't do it at all yesterday. So I might actually summon on this later with all of those orbs. Unless I somehow get 7 Azuras and 11 orbs, which is actually impossible. Unless Faye secretly added a feature to where you can get multiple heroes from one stone. And then I just suddenly get 4 Azuras from this stone and 3 Azuras from the next stone. But just 1 Azura right at the end would be nice. Not probably going to happen, but at least with the graphic over on this side, that side of the game, it looks symmetrical. 4 on top, 4 on bottom. I didn't have to overwrite the Nailah. Oh, you're going to do this to me on this circle. If I end in Azura. Dang. Okay, that's fine. That's our first Sorin, though. I think. I don't think I summoned a Sorin today. I want to summon on this, but we're only on 3.25%, so I don't think it's worth it to I'm on 3.5% now, so definitely would better to wait. Now my poor inbox is at 0. It used to be at 99. Now it's at 0. But we have merge allies, a +3 plus attack minus res Azura now. +3 is actually pretty good. I was hoping for at least +5 in this summoning session with the 700 orbs that I had. But this is okay. I like how they have purple and green fire. I don't think there's really any orbs I can get from here. This orb I can't get. They still haven't given us the 10 Grand Conquest orbs. There'll be eventually 3 orbs from here. Could technically get a lot of orbs from here. Not a lot, like 12 or something. 1, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then 3 more. So 13 orbs from here. So that's 16 orbs I can get. And then a bunch of story maps that I could do again. So I could potentially get enough. I could get like 80 to 100 orbs or something, maybe. Maybe more if I do all the chain challenges and squad assaults. But I'm not going to worry about it right now, because I will have to be going somewhere in less than an hour. But I'd say all in all, our luck wasn't too bad in general. Now, for what I was going for, luck was pretty bad. But in general, luck was not too terribly bad. So if we're going off of focus heroes, we got 1, 2, 3 focus Azuras, Karla, and then 2 Nailahs. So that's 8 focus heroes. So that's 1 every less than 100 orbs, which is not bad if we're going off of just focus heroes. But then we also got how many pity breakers? Shamir, Nah, Ozian, Annette, Pent, Annette, Flavia, Fina. I didn't say the first Fina. 9 pity breakers plus the 8 focus heroes. That's 17 heroes that affected the appearance rate in 775 orbs. How many is that? 775 divided by 17. That's a 5-star every 45 orbs. That's not too bad, honestly. It's like almost every other circle. Now, if you count the 4-star special rates. Oh, I forgot Flame, so that's 18 actually. So 775 divided by 18, 43. So every 43, just over 43 orbs, we got a 5-star. Let me make sure that's right, actually. So Azura, Flame, Fina. I clicked Faye, but I meant to say Fina. This is our doesn't count. Flavia, Annette. That's 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15? Oh, 16, What? How'd I get 18? Azura. 3 Azuras. 2 Nailahs into Karla's. 6. Did I say 8? Oh, I said 8. So it's 16, not 18. So divided by 16 instead is 48. So about 48.5 orbs per 5-star. Not counting the 4-star special rate. If we count the 4-star special rate, we got 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it. That's it. 4. Really? That's it? Yep, we ended on Reinhardt. Okay. So then 775 divided by 20. So every other circle, every 38.75 orbs, we got a 5-star, technically. So we got every other circle or so. That wasn't that bad. Like general luck. Not like incredibly good. We had some pretty good moments, but there was also the long drought of 5 stars because we got, what was it? Fina, oops, way up there, whoops. So we got Fina, and then a long time, the 40th summon was Azura, and then a little while after Flavia. Yeah, so we had a few long droughts of 5 stars. That's okay. I would say I'm pretty happy with how the summons went. It's unfortunate we didn't get more Azuras, but we did get 4. +3 is not bad. +3 is not bad. And then with a hero rise, oh, we have 2. What do we want to use this 2 on? Nothing's really worth it. Maybe some maybe infantry dragon flowers because I'm lower on those. But so okay. With a hero rises, if she wins, that's a free Azura copy, so that's +4. And then I can summon on that, potentially get 1 or 2 more. That's +6. And then for the double special banner, I just need 4. I could do this before this banner comes back. Of course, there's always a chance I summon on this more and try and get 1 or 2 more, which would help a little bit. But yeah, we'll see what happens. Anyways, that'll be the end of my very long summoning video. My biggest summoning video I've ever done. I did summon on the 3 Houses Brave Heroes banner with Dimitri, Byleth. Not Byleth. Byleth wasn't even on that. What am I saying? Dimitri, Claude, Edelgard, and Lysithea. And I summoned on that with a little over 600 orbs because they had the 4 free summon, or 4 40th summons, so 160 summons, you can get all of them for free. Guaranteed. So I decided to do that. I only got 1 Dimitri that whole time. I wasn't color sniping though, because I wanted to save as many orbs as possible. I didn't want to spend a whole lot of... I wanted to spend as few orbs as possible, which was like 600 still, to get that 160, with the free tickets and with the free summon. But that only saves like 30 orbs or something. Right? Because there's no 4 tickets, 25 orbs is what it saves. But still. Anyways, little over 600 orbs for that banner. That is what my biggest summoning video before was. But now this banner, 775. That's my biggest summoning video yet. I hope I don't top it, because that's a lot of orbs I would have to save up for to top it. I guess if I just let them pile up in my inbox for like a year, I could top it easily. Yeah, that's how I could top it. That's basically how I topped it this time, because I had almost half of my orbs were in the inbox. Holy cow. Almost half of my orbs were in the inbox. That just tells you how much I saved in my inbox. But anyways, yeah. So let me know down in the comments below if you're going to summon on this, and if you did already, let me know who you got. And yeah, let me know how you thought my luck went. I think it was okay general luck, but bad specific luck, if that makes sense, because I was specifically going for Azura and my Azuras were not as good as I was hoping for. If I color sniped from the very beginning, I probably would have gotten better. Potentially, I might have gotten 1 or 2 more Azuras, but I don't think color sniping from the okay, potentially like maybe even 3 or 4 more Azuras, but I don't think that's worth it for color sniping, because I also got a Nailah for fodder, I got Karla, and I got a ton of pity breakers for fodder and merges. Actually, I was curious about. Oh no, I looked it up earlier. The only person with green dual cavalry is Oder, which okay, I didn't actually look this up. When is he supposed to show up next? A hero tracker, legendary hero, legendary mythic remix calendar. Early December to July 2022. Oder is supposed to show up again in January. Okay, so, I mean, that means I can get him soon, but I don't know if I'll have the orbs for it. I guess I want to get Green Dual Cavalry, at least one extra Green Dual, one extra, Oder, so I could fire that to my Azura, because I want to try and get the dual skills for all of my Azuras. So who has B dual infantry? Because I don't think I have that. Marianne, that's who has it. I need an extra Marianne so I can give it to my Azura. And then green dual flying. Because I don't think I have my New Year's Azura with green dual flying for. It is Spring Inigo. Okay, so green dual flying, Spring Inigo. March or so? March or April is when he'll come back, probably. Because right now, the only two with their dual 4 skills is Legendary Azura and Performing Arts Azura. Because I had an extra pint, so I gave it to Azura, my Performing Arts Azura, and I had an extra Aranis. I think I still have another extra Aranis, but I don't have any blue flyers that I would give it to right now. So I gave that one to Azura. But yeah, that's enough rambling. Thank you everybody so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Stay safe, everybody. Bye-bye!